Oh, this was a bad choice. Hold on. I need to get some milk.
What's up, everybody? If you didn't know, this is Bonfire Debates, and I'm your host, Anthony Cusack. And to my top, whatever side this is, left is Byron Stradom. And to my other side, up above me, hello, is Wade Patty. All right, so what is the story about Mel Gibson being Santa Claus?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I want to get back to that.
I saw the trailer the other day. It's a movie called The Fat Man, right?
The Fat Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Mel Gibson, but it's like a gritty story of him being Santa Claus, and then I think the CIA comes to recruit him because he's some few over the years a few people tried to kill him, and then this one kid got killed in his as a gift and hired a hitman to kill Santa.
Okay.
It's like Santa's. It's like looks like Rambo meets Santa Claus, which I'm kind of hoping for.
That
looks pretty badass, I have to say.
sounds brilliant.
Oh God.
No, that is.
This sounds so. It's like
To watch it.
The Santa Claus movie with what's his
Watch-worthy.
name? Tim Taylor.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, yeah.
Tim Allen.
This one's more badass
With guns.
with guns. And apparently, I think it's Prancer that bites people's junk off or something.
Okay. From all the meth.
They should actually just have like. They should have Liam Neeson as like just trying to protect Santa, and then you have this whole thing of like Liam Neeson elf going up against this assassin. Got a very particular set of skills. I'm gonna shove a candy cane up your fucking ass. And then Gerard Butler is just comes out of nowhere. He's like, fine. And I don't know why all the elves are gonna be like Irish and Scottish. We're gonna fuck you up now.
So basically, what you're pitching is the Expendables 4.
Yes,
With
but the Christmas version. Yeah, the Christmas edition.
The Christmas version.
The Christmas Expendables.
Yes. Oh, Terry Crews just plays himself.
Get him to the sleigh.
Get him to the sleigh.
All right, so
Tell me if you want to live.
Follow me.
He'll be back next Christmas.
Next Christmas.
Dancer, Danner, Blitzen, Comet, Cubit, Comet, and Vixen. Rudolph the bastard. Pull now.
You know what? Wait, you're joking, but I'm pretty sure that's a line from Batman and Robin when Arnold Schwarzenegger was Mr. Freeze.
I think
I'm
so.
80% sure there's a scene where he's fucking around as Santa.
Yeah, he probably is, but I think he named his henchman. He named his henchman after the
the reindeer.
After the reindeer. Shoot him, Blitzen! Shoot him!
Lay down the blitzkrieg.
Can you guys just chill? Oh, the puns in that movie were next level.
Respectable. The puns in that movie were very respectable. Yes.
The only thing I was disappointed in that movie is that Bane was such an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually that was very disappointing.
He was a simp.
That was the first time I ever saw a live action Bane, and they ruined it. Yeah, Bane was a simp.
Bane was made a simp in that movie.
Yep.
That's sad.
But
I mean, even in in Batman the animated series, there was in Batman the animated series, there was a majority of like when they had Bane in it, where he was just a henchman, just doing shit. So very few like Bane as a main villain was more like, oh shit.
Yeah,
he was just a
what they call him a C villain or a B villain.
He was C class.
Dude, you know who portrays Bane in fucking phenomenally? Is the Harley Quinn animated series. Where,
yes,
I need to watch that.
Where he's like, I'm A-list, and they're like, no, you're like C-list.
the fold-up.
And they're like, Bane, you're up for a promotion. He's like, yeah, and then it's like, no, you get to train the trainees. And he's like, oh fuck.
No, but that series was good as well. It was different.
I really need to watch that series. Like it keeps popping up on my normal story feed, and I just keep watching some episodes. Like,
it's difficult to find it as a whole series. Like when Sienna and I were watching it, we found like the whole of season 1 on one website, and then like 2 episodes of season 2 on this website, and then an episode of season 2 on this other website, and then it just got too difficult to find shit. So we haven't watched it in like ages.
Yeah. So tell Warner Brothers DC they need to come to South Africa now.
Yeah.
What DC Universe
officially
Online.
endorsing this, but get Streamio.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the topics.
Yeah, boy. I was gonna say that Bane being a simp is sad. And you know, lately when I'm sad, I feel like the new Machinegun Kelly album really gets me out of that sad lull.
It really does.
It is.
What? There's only one song that will get me out of my sad lull. Is that what is Bloody Mary or what?
Bloody Valentine.
Bloody Valentine. And there's only one reason for that.
It's a music video.
Squad.
Hey?
Yes.
With Megan Fox. It's his girlfriend, man. That's his girlfriend. Respect the relationship.
I don't give a shit. Her eyes are beautiful.
Dude, so not on the Spotify album, but on the actual like printed hard CD album, they do a cover of Mystery Business from Paramore. And the music video has Travis Barker wearing a t-shirt. And that's not even the weird part. The weird part is his shirt, and that's what caught my attention the first time I saw it on YouTube. His t-shirt says, "Pussy makes for strong bones." And I was like, that's amazing.
That's so Travis Barker there.
Of course Travis is wearing a t-shirt that says "Pussy makes strong bones."
That's the most logical thing there. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Who needs calcium?
So you absolutely love the CD.
Yeah, this album is insanely good. I mean, on his first attempt from coming from hip hop and rap, he obviously burned some bridges in that industry and decided to try pop punk. And man, did he pull it off really well.
Yeah, no, he's actually not very bad. He has the voice for punk, actually.
His voice is not great, but yeah, it does lean or lend itself more towards the style of music that he's doing now. It's not bad, but maybe I don't know. Do you guys want to talk like about individual tracks, or do you want to just like highlight them, or do you want to go through them like one track at a time, or what do you want to do?
I can't say I'm a connoisseur of them because I just listened to them like once. You know, it's not kind of my thing completely.
Because it's not Metallica.
There's one track on
it
that I
metal,
like.
it's
not that one he does with Halsey. Forget Me.
Yes, Forget Me Too. That is an awesome song.
Dude, that is
his songs are good, and some of them I realized are extremely deep. Are they as deep as other groups like 21 Pilots?
I'd say it's on the same level as
doesn't-
21 Pilots.
I actually don't care if it's deep or
Nah.
not. It just sounds so fucking
When I
good.
listened
This
to
is something
21
I would,
Pilots for the first
just,
time
like,
and you
turn
introduced me to...
Bard, can you fucking wait?
When you... No.
Wait, what were you saying?
bulldozer. Just a bulldozer.
Yeah,
doesn't
it looks
matter.
like if Dalen's not here to take over the podcast, Bard wants to. Wait, what were you saying?
I'm just saying. I can't remember now.
I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about Forget Me
Cookie's
Too.
starting to kick in.
We were
Yeah,
talking about
okay, so
Forget Me Too.
Healthy is on
And
the
then
album.
something else.
Yeah, and then I lost the plot from there. But, like, I don't care if there's like if the album is deep or anything like that. It just sounds good. It's something that you would turn, like, when you're driving, just like turn that shit up, and just like.
Because I compared it to when I first listened to 21 Pilots, which Anthony introduced it to for me, and
Okay.
the 21 Pilots immediately got me. You know, it wasn't the style of music I normally listen to, but I immediately started loving the band. Still, that I today love them, and I listened to this guy, and it just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, so I think the strong difference there is where 21 Pilots, the message is the music. Because, like, I would really struggle to, like, say, 21 Pilots is this type of music group. Like, I think they're classified as hip hop, but I'm not. Don't fucking quote me on that. Like, don't.
No, because I remember strictly in the lines he said, "This is not hip hop. This is not rap."
You know, he writes that sarcastically. He writes that line sarcastically as he feels it is hip hop and rap, but because he's rapping about emotions and depression and stuff, other people would say it isn't. That's what that line is about. But my point is,
I think they are
the message
music that we haven't heard before. But
it's got really strong hip hop influences, and it's got extremely strong alternative influences, like everything from screamo to pop punk to like even like core breakdowns. There's like metal core breakdowns in some of the 21 Pilot songs.
But that's what makes them good.
Yeah, it does. But my point is, what I'm trying to make is that 21 Pilots is the message of the songs is the music, where Machinegun Kelly set out to make a pop punk album, and part of pop punk is singing about girls that don't like you back, or singing about
he was basically
like, let's get
out.
drunk and fucked up and break shit and stuff like that. That's just part of the genre. And that's why some of the songs aren't as deep as a 21 Pilot song. But I feel like 90% of them are. Like, Lonely fucks me up every time I listen to it. Like, that song is so deep and so messed up, where he sings about losing his father.
Oh yeah, I listened to that one. That was good, I have to admit.
And I do feel like he strays away from the like overly cliched pop punk songs. Like, none of them are really about like, oh, I'm a nerdy guy and this girl doesn't like me. Like 90% of Blink-182's entire discography, which is awesome, and is
or in
my
the
life
entirety
story.
of Fall Out Boy.
Yeah,
that's all Fall Out Boy is.
Look at my dearie head.
I don't know the guitar zo.
Wat? Jy sê jy wil wat sê?
Ek sê toe word ons dors.
Jy wil wat sê? All I hear is I want to suck something. I don't know. But yeah, no, so the album really, like, it goes places where I feel like no other pop punk band specifically really go to. Like, if you compare it to the biggest pop punk bands of today, that would be what? Sum 41, Green Day, Blink-182, Good Shot.
Can Green Day really fall under that category still?
Would you still classify Sum 41 in that category?
I mean, if we think of pop punk bands and the biggest names in the genre, those are usually the names that would come up, right? Or except maybe like it gets real tricky because some people would be like, "Oh, no effects," or
I was
All
never a
Time
No
Low.
Effects fan. It's like I was more like Newfound Glory.
Yeah,
Newfound
but I
Glory for
don't
me
feel
was
like
still
that's pop punk. I feel like that's more like just punk, really polished punk. You know what I mean? Or like No Effects. But then you also get people that like classify A Day to Remember as pop punk, and I'm just like, that's way heavier than pop punk I grew up with. Like to me, pop punk is like Blink-182 and Green Day and Sum 41 and those guys. Where A Day to Remember, I was introduced to them as a metalcore band, but they are literally known as the world's heaviest pop punk band, which is correct, I guess. But even them, and they are my favorite band hands down, but none of their songs deal with the type of stuff that Machinegun Kelly deals with. You know what I mean? He talks about, usually when you listen to like No Effects or All Time Low or any of those bands, like when they sing about substance or like drugs or whatever, it's like, yeah, we're gonna get fucked up and drunk and make out with girls and start a fight because that's cool and it's punk or whatever. But this album really is like, it shines a more like mature light on it. Like I depend on this stuff to write my music, and it's not great. I have to be in a fucked up place to write songs, and it's a cool perspective. Like the other bands, like A Day to Remember and Rise Against, who are my favorite punk bands, they sing about like, well, okay, Rise Against is like almost cliche political music, right? It's all against like anti-war and I wouldn't even say it's anti-government, but it's definitely like fight for the right things within your government type of music, which is awesome, and I love
anti-establishment,
it.
basically.
Yeah, but not anti-establishment to the point of anarchy.
So they don't. They're not saying anarchy, but they're pointing out
they
points that we would not listen to in a general concept of governments. Like, what's that song's name? Where it's a lot about people being forced to do labor or kids working in labor, and then
Prayer for a Refugee.
Yes.
And
that's more of a point of think of where we get all these nice shoes and we get all these things, and but where does it come from? How's it being made? And most of it's child labor, forced labor.
What I will give the Rise Against songwriter, and I don't know if it's just the lead singer that writes the songs, but whoever their songwriter is has an insane knack of writing from that specific point of view of like a refugee just going from house to street to next person's couch just to get somewhere to start their life. Like in I don't think it's in Prayer for a Refugee, I think it's another song of theirs, but it's insane. Like it almost feels like he lived that life, which I don't think he had. But
But and that's the thing about music. If music can make you feel that emotion where it makes you actually think, then it's a good band or a good song.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with Machinegun Kelly. There's one or two that made me feel, okay, yeah, this is deep. But none of them made me feel for the song, really. Except for that song where he did the same for his father.
I don't feel like lonely. Lonely is, but like the title track is all about like selling his soul or whatever. Kiss Kiss and Drunk Face is very very much about his substance, like reliance on substance to just function. Forget Me Too, which is probably Forget Me Too is probably one of my favorite songs off of this album. And that's about a relationship where he's like, well, if you don't need me, then I don't need you, kind of, yeah. What else? Like Kevin and Barracuda is fucking funny.
That song made me realize, like, I want Halsey, to do Misery Business. I want her to do Misery Business, but scream the whole thing.
Yeah, because that was insane.
I
The
think
voice
that would
is
be
pretty good. I like that song a lot. Just like, I don't know, like there are some like typical like pop punk songs here, like Concert for Aliens and yeah, My Bloody Valentine. Those are like more just feel good pop punk songs, but they still have like meaning below them.
I have to say, My Bloody Valentine had a good, tune to it. At least it's a song I can listen to it.
It's got a really good hook to it. It's this whole album. But I would preface.
Yeah, like that song really foxed me.
That one made me smile.
But how much do you think the hook or the feel of this album has been influenced by Travis being a producer on the album?
I think it will help a lot.
I think it influenced it quite a bit because like.
Wait.
Whatever. Oh yeah. So like on like.
Wait, you're frozen.
It basically seemed like the whole. I know. I was like. Am I unfrozen yet?
Okay, while you guys are sorting out that,
okay.
I need a refill. Is it okay?
Yeah.
You know, it's empty. Emptiness can't be allowed.
Okay, you were saying what?
I forgot what I was saying.
Okay, cool.
I'll get there. I don't know where I was going when everything was frozen. Oh yeah, wait, Travis Barker.
Yes.
So like when I listened to that, like it actually seemed like a more like when you listen to Blink-182, Blink-182, like it's like it definitely had the Travis Barker sound in terms of drums. Like you can tell like that's fucking Travis Barker. It's like that's it makes me think like Blink-182 as well is like predominantly like when you think Blink, like you like it's those drums. It's like the vocals, yes, definitely. Mark Hoppus, like that's the sound of Blink-182, but it's those fucking drums. And I think that's what got me for this album. It's like it's the fact that it's Machinegun Kelly, yes, but it's basically Travis Barker and Machinegun Kelly is just fucking singing vocals. I don't give a shit.
Dude, even like if you think
I got Travis Barker album.
Yeah. So if you think back to old Blink, right? To me, Blink-182 was the Travis drums and those really like jumpy guitar riffs that Tom DeLonge would play. Like
yeah. And
you know what I mean?
And the bullshit vocals that made no sense.
The what that made no sense? Lyrics.
The lyrics. Oh, sorry, the lyrics that made absolutely no sense. And with the album, like Machinegun Kelly album, it was like you've now got the sound of Blink-182 and like some direction in terms of where they want the lyrics to go. It was just like, oh.
No, it was. And what I was gonna say is like there's some guitar riffs in this album that are more Blink-182s than current Blink-182 are. Like there was some guitar riffs where I was like, I fucking swear to God, Tom wrote this guitar riff because it sounds like something Tom would have played back in the day for Blink-182. God, not now, that's for sure, and definitely not what the dude from Alkaline Trio, I can't ever remember his name. That's the current guitarist for Blink-182. Never ever plays those type of riffs. Never ever.
Tom Point 2. Is that's what they got now? Yeah, it's just Tom Point 2.
But yeah, no, like they definitely hard nailed. But there were some tracks. There's the one interlude that he does where it's pretty much just him and Megan Fox having a conversation about something, where she says to him like, "Do you even remember like what we do? Because you're always so drunk and so high." And he's like, "Yeah, fucking of course I remember." Which is it? I can't remember, but it's an interlude. It's one of the interludes on the album, and it's got like strong "Wake Me Up When September Ends" like vibes to it, and it's just an interlude. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about.
Can't remember it.
Well, I don't want to get striked, so I'm not going to play it. Oh, I think it's the Banyan Tree Interlude, maybe? I don't know. But it's like strong, like Wake Me Up When September Ends, like Green Day type vibes. And it's just the two of them talking with some music playing in the background. It's really awesome. So
seriously though, what's up with this hair?
People have hair, dude. Get over it. Not everyone's balding like you are.
Fuck you. You are, apparently. Only on one side, though.
Oh, because this is balding. This is not fuzz at
all. Way to show off on that one. Just like all the long hair. Yeah. And some of us are stuck with like a faux Jufro over here.
Hey, dude, Seth Rogen worked real hard to make your hairstyle fucking cool for the rest of us. Okay?
Yeah.
He had to smoke a lot of weed in a lot of movie sets to make your hairstyle be like, that's the hot loner that I want to fuck.
Yes.
Next topic, what was it?
Would you guys recommend someone to listen to the Machinegun Kelly album?
Yes, I would recommend everyone listen to the Machinegun Kelly album.
I would still recommend it because it'll still broaden a person's horizons on music.
Oh yeah, I'd wholeheartedly recommend someone give this album a listen to. Like, even if you're only into hip hop or whatever, it's a really good album to get you understand what modern pop punk should be anyway. So yeah.
And if you just want some bangers to put in your car while you just drive past people and scream at them, it's like fuck you. It's like it's a very good fuck you album. Like while driving, long day at work.
No, that'll be AC/DC, Black Sabbath for me.
I don't feel like AC/DC and Black Sabbath are the fuck you to the people around you it used to be. I legitimately think if you're driving down the street with your windows open, going 30 kilometers an hour, smoke piling out each window, and fucking Black Sabbath.
If you're driving on a highway 30 kilometers an hour, I'd be the guy going.
No, wait, listen. And Black Sabbath is playing super loud. Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, fucking Grandpa's lost again, yo!" Like, someone let him out of the old age home. We need to phone someone. Like, this dude's clearly lost.
I'm a crazy train.
No, my immediate thought would be like, is it Saturday? Is someone like just come out of karaoke? How drunk are they? It's like, oh, shame, poor Bully.
Yeah, but exactly, you'll be like, oh, poor Bully, not like poor 30-year-old fucking adult. Don't get me wrong, I don't know, but yeah, since Sian introduced me to this Machinegun Kelly album, it's been playing repeat on Spotify in my car until like maybe a day or two ago when I changed it to A Day to Remember.
Now these days I'm strangely into White Stripes again.
Oh, White Stripes are awesome. All right, so
I never got into the White Stripes. Not a fan.
Nothing. I love them. They're really good.
Just like a lot of White Stripes are like the Hives for me. Like, I really like the Hives, and they're usually on any playlist I make, but I can't sit and listen to them. Like, that's too much.
Why?
Yeah.
No, I listen.
Although the White Stripes I could listen to more. Like, I could sit and listen to a whole album of the White Stripes, depending on the album though, because some of them is a bit weird. I don't know. I can feel my wife looking at me through the wall. Like,
I would put the White Stripes on the same category as like Strokes.
No way. The Strokes were like fucking. The Strokes were like a one. You get one hit wonders. The Strokes were a one album wonder.
Yeah.
Yes, and then everything else after that you wanted like. They were. They had one album that was good, and the next one after that, immediately after that, made me feel like I was in an elevator going to hell for like 45 minutes. That's
And that's
all
what
I
you
heard.
get for listening to the Strokes. You go to hell. That's it.
Yes,
Hell's
and you
just
have a
filled with
It's like
people
Alien
that...
Ant Farm. You remember them?
What?
Alien Ant Army.
Alien Ant Farm. You remember them?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yes.
Every time I have
Yes.
more than a
They
glass
were
of
the
wine, Smooth
one of the
Criminals
biggest
playing
ones.
on my TV.
Yeah.
And movies. Movies is amazing as well. I like movies. Just to finish up this topic, everybody recommends the album. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if people don't listen to it, we should kick them in the shins.
No, I
Falcon
won't do
punch.
that.
A falcon
I'm not
punch
such an
to the
asshole.
crotch is what they'll get.
All
It's
right.
just
I
like
don't
run
force
up,
my opinion on
drop
other
to your
people,
knees,
like
slide,
certain people.
Falcon punch, and it's like
Okay, punch. What was that horrible attack on Street Fighter that one guy did? That small attack.
You mean all of Street Fighter? Oh.
Oh, 100 years that next life, you bastard.
Barent, if Hadoukens were real, I know you would try and do it through the computer and wreck your laptop and be like, I killed him. And then 2 weeks later, I'll just be there and you're like, but I killed you. And like, no, you broke your laptop. You're an IT technician. You should understand this is not how it works. It's like Tiana and I were watching. What were we watching the other day where the guy was trying to bribe people with muffins over the phone and he was shoving it into he's shoving it into the mouthpiece. He's like, let me know if you get them.
what?
It
That
was the
sounds
new
like
girl.
Cartoon Network shit.
That's awesome. What show is this?
The new girl.
I need to watch
I
it.
don't remember that on New Girl. I don't remember that one on New Girl.
You know the hobo guy
But-
that lives outside of their building? Outside Dave.
What,
is
Hobo
they call
Joe?
it. No, it's
Oh,
Outside
okay, that was
Dave.
Hobo Joe. Outside Dave. Okay.
Yes, yeah, that's his name. And they get him to
That's
help
Outside Dave.
make phone calls for something. I can't even remember what the episode was about. And he's phoning people and bribing them with cupcakes, but he's shoving them into the phone. He's like, I'm sending you a dozen cupcakes via the telephone. Let me know if you get them. And then he shoves it into the mouthpiece.
Online delivery. Outside
Amazing.
Dave style.
All right, so for topic 2,
If you will get
I
them.
have a pretty good topic. All right.
What is the good topic?
All right. So, and we should nominate probably specific characters for this. Let's pick
Okay.
maybe 6 characters to start off with. Right.
Okay. Who's
So
the first character?
let's name 6 of our favorite fictional characters.
Deadpool.
Okay, Deadpool. That's gonna be fucking cool. Another one, Barend. We get 2 each.
Owlboy.
Okay, that's also gonna be interesting. Wade,
Okay. Bane.
like from Batman.
I know who it'll fit
Yes.
in.
Okay.
Okay. And the other one is Luffy.
From One Punch Man.
One Piece.
From
One Piece.
One
From One
Piece.
Piece. Yes,
Alright.
from One Piece. Luffy.
And then I'll choose Batman. And
Rick.
Rick.
Shit.
That's
No.
gonna be a nice one.
okay.
Jeez.
Who
So
do we
what
have
we're
then?
gonna do with these 6 people is we
It's
are gonna
obvious right away.
we're gonna pretend that they are Pokemon trainers. And we're gonna try and figure out what team of 6 Pokemon these people would have.
6 Pokemon. What?
Yeah, full
okay.
team.
Come on,
Full
one
championship
like-
team. And
Okay,
they can be
I thought they were
fully
going for, like-
evolved level, like whatever.
Oh, I thought it was be like old Pokemon Go. You get one buddy and everyone else can go fuck
Yes,
themselves.
Deadpool's gonna be a difficult one.
traditional-
I wonder which one's gonna survive it.
Traditional
Okay, so
Pokemon, right?
traditional team is 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that does mean that Deadpool will still be catching 100 Pikachu and shoving them into each other to be like, this is how it evolves.
Imagine it.
Every time someone dies, takes 2 Pikachus.
Clear.
Oh god.
Just random
Can
baby
you imagine
Pikachus
him
just drop out
empowering
of his
some
bag.
super weapon of his?
Alright. So I just
The fourth wall
Deadpool
breaker
as fucking
powered by a
Pokemon
million
trainer is the
Pikachus.
coolest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I thought of it. Fuck
Yeah, you did. It's fucking amazing. Okay, so I don't know. Let's start with Deadpool.
Okay, what was it? Oh, jeez. Okay.
There's no
fuck.
living thing that can be that insane to live with that man for 24 hours.
Oh.
Oh my
What
god.
was a dog?
Psyduck. I'm
Dog
sorry.
Cool?
Okay, I'm just gonna throw the first one out there. He's getting Misty Psyduck. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
not a normal Psyduck. He's getting fucking
He's
Misty
gonna put a
Psyduck.
bullet in it the first chance he gets. He'll kick it just so that he can develop a headache and kill the enemy.
Alright, yeah, okay, cool. So Psyduck.
Yes,
Psyduck.
canon Misty Psyduck, not a normal
I'll put
Psyduck.
the
It has to be
brackets.
It has to be the most retarded Psyduck
Misty.
on Earth. Yes. Oh, and I think that's it. And a million Pikachus.
No.
Yeah,
No.
he has to have a Pikachu. He was Pikachu's voice.
Yeah, he has to have a Pikachu.
Okay.
Pikachu's voice. And which Pokemon's closest to a unicorn he's gonna get? Because he's got a thing for unicorn.
There's the Galarian Ponyta that's like a unicorn.
Yeah. So probably a Galarian Ponyta.
I mean, Rapidash.
I don't want to know what he's going to do
or Ponyta?
to it.
Actually, with the Ponyta. Give
Yeah,
a Ponyta,
I also think the
Ponyta, yeah.
Yeah, we need the smallest, cutest, rainbowy little motherfucker.
Yeah, but I'm just
and a Butterfree.
Thinking, have you seen what he does to the stuffed unicorn he has?
Oh no!
Just saying.
No, that Ponyta's got to be scarred. That Ponyta is going to see some things.
You have to remember, Deadpool is asexual. That means
every time
no
it comes
gender
out of
bothers him.
It's going to be like,
or what species bothers him.
Oh god. Okay, so he has a Psyduck, a Pikachu, and a Ponyta, the Galarian form specifically.
And I want a sexy Pokemon. So what's that?
So like God of War or Lobunny.
Lobunny, I think, is going to be his.
Lobunny.
That's his waifu.
Lopunny. I don't know how the fuck you say that Pokemon's name. It's Lopunny.
Lefunny. Pretend it's French. Lefunny.
Lefunny.
Then he'll want electrode. I can promise you that.
Why?
So you can leave it. Because it explodes.
No, he
would
just do what he did in Detective Pikachu and run up and kick one and then run away.
Yeah, exactly.
But he wouldn't.
Wait,
it wouldn't be his Pokemon.
He would. Okay, is he sentimental enough to actually have a ghost Pokemon? Like, would he have a Ghastly because he knows it'll be with him forever?
I can think of Hellboy having a Ghastly, but not.
No, I think. Hold on. Let's have a look. See here quickly.
Or a Haunter.
Ghost Pokemons.
I think he might have a Gloom though.
No,
he would have out of the Ghost Pokemon. He would have Frostlass. I feel.
Okay.
This
is Mimikyu a ghost Pokemon?
What does it look like?
Wait, hold on. Is Mimikyu? What is Mimikyu?
Yes, he would for sure have
Mimikyu. Yes.
Yeah, he would have a Mimikyu.
That's fairly
ghost. The Mimikyu probably will go insane trying to mimic him.
That's not what Mimikyu does, but okay.
I can't remember.
That being said,
how many Pokemon
Well, he has Mimikyu, makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I feel like he'd have a Ditto.
Yes, he would have a Ditto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, he would.
Ditto, definitely.
All right. So
He
Deadpool
needs a
has
distraction.
Misty Psyduck specifically, a Pikachu,
Yes.
a Galarian Ponyta, a Lopunny, a Mimikyu, and a Ditto.
I just don't want to think what he's gonna do to some of the Pokemon.
Let's not get into that. Gosh.
That's actually a relatively decent team if you think about it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. That's especially if they're like, even though they're the lower level Pokemon, if he has these all at like level 80, especially Mimikyu and Ditto, those are pretty strong Pokemon.
We all know what Ash did, being little bullshit like that. He little fucker that he is with this little.
But let's be honest.
Sometimes.
I can't imagine Deadpool going into a Pokemon battle. He'll just shoot the opponent and get it over and done with.
No, I feel like he would take it seriously to a point.
Yeah, he would.
And then the moment someone, Bigifies or whatever the hell it's called.
Gigantamaxes.
Yeah, as soon as someone Gigantamax something, like I feel like the only thing he would Gigantamax would be like a
his dick.
What's it? No, what's Porygon? He would Gigantamax a Porygon just because it looks like a giant rubber ducky.
Oh yeah, okay.
and that's
cool.
it.
He would. I disagree. I think there's a few Pokemon that he would Gigantamax because some of them change form as well.
Okay, now here's the thing. With Deadpool being Deadpool, would he keep them at the same names, or would he give them their own names? Like I know he would call a Porygon a Ducky.
Yeah,
like, I choose you, Ducky.
No, he would name them. Definitely.
He would name them. But won't name him Ducky or something. He'll give him something like
he would call. No, but he would call Pikachu Ryan Reynolds the entire time.
Yes, he would.
Yeah, most probably.
He would definitely name his Pikachu Ryan Reynolds.
And the Ponyta he would call Wolverine. Or Logan.
Yeah.
No, I think he would give it a proper My Little Pony name. Like he would call it Cutie Pie. Or
he'll probably give it My Pony name. The Psyduck will probably get Logan's name.
Yeah, that's true. That's Psyduck.
Charles. He'd call him Charles.
Yeah.
The Psyduck.
No, he likes annoying Wolverine way more than Charles.
All right. Okay. Cool. So we have Deadpool's team. Hellboy.
Hellboy is into Mystic, so I think a lot of Ghost Pokemon.
I think he'd have fire Pokemon as well.
He would have a Magmar.
Yeah, I was thinking
Magmar, definitely.
I also felt like he'd have a Magmar.
A Gengar? Or a Ghastly? Not a Ghastly, Haunter?
A Haunter? No, I feel like he'd have a Gengar.
No, Gengar. Because Gengar's backstory is creepy as shit.
He would have a Steelix. I feel like he'd have a Steelix.
What Pokemon would be the most badass to... He'll have a Charizard.
No,
He'll definitely want a Charizard.
I was thinking he would rather have what's this Pokemon called? This one. Tell me in the comments. What's this Pokemon?
I can't remember.
That's the Fire Cat.
It's Litten's final evolution.
Well, him.
Fuck, I'm looking at Google. Litten's final evolution.
Fire Cat.
I scream pink, you fuckers. I scream pink.
Oh, purple.
Blue.
You lost. Make a noise.
You lost.
Who's you?
Yeah. Some bit of advertisement.
On this wonderful Saturday night.
This one is going to be good.
Incineroar. The Pokemon's name is Incineroar.
Do you see
Okay,
this?
yeah.
Okay, so
No,
Hellboy
there's
would
nothing
have.
there.
Would he have the magma or would he have Incineroar?
He would have a magma.
He'd have a magma.
Magma.
Because when Hellboy goes all Hell King, then he's proper fucking.
Yeah.
He's better. But that's why I say he'll have the Charizard, because he is a dragon riding kind of guy.
Yeah, but then.
And that super evolution of Charizard is also gonna
I feel like
tickle his fancy.
he would have a mixture of like ghost or dark, but definitely like
Or fire.
earth elemental and fire. So there'll be a mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then. But then, so there's the
If
Pokemon.
he was a gym leader. Okay, let's think of Hellboy as a gym leader rather. It's like, what fucking Pokemon would he have?
But
And
see,
what
if
type
I
of
feel
gym
like
leader?
if he's a gym leader, he would be fire type, specifically.
Yeah.
He would get the demon badge,
Sorry.
and it would be a mixture of like
The
each
demon.
one specifically. Yeah, fire and brimstone.
Oh no! You
The
know
next
what?
one.
You know which Pokemon he'd have, and it would be his partner Pokemon. Is the
Which one?
Alolan Marowak, which is Ghost Fire.
Yeah,
type.
actually, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
that definitely.
I can see him rocking that one. Oof. Ooh, oh, I caught one the other day. I was so excited. Yeah.
I've been wanting one of those so long. Alola.
Uh,
All right, so we have
He basically
Magma. We have Magma and Marowak. What else?
No, we've called out like a few now. Gengar.
Would he have a
I
Gengar?
don't think we agreed on Gengar.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
No. I think they should be able to have like the different trainers can have different Pokemon. We're not like eliminating any of them. Like some trainers can have the same Pokemon.
Yeah, of course.
Like everyone.
I think
like,
he'll have like a
by
gold
default.
up, maybe.
I think by default,
because it'll
by
make him
default,
think of
everyone
Obsidian.
should just get a Pikachu by default.
No.
Yes, everyone should just get one by
Because
default.
Batman would not have a Pikachu.
No.
Batman especially would have a Pikachu because
Rick,
he's the one
I am the
that
knight.
would not a fuck have a Pikachu just out of the principle of it being a Pikachu.
No,
He'd be
Rick
like,
would have a
fuck
Pikachu
you, Morty.
purely
Fuck
out of
you.
the.
I won't take the
At
Pikachu.
any point, you'll need a battery that doesn't need recharging. It just eats shit.
And Rick would go out of his way to find any electric Pokemon that is not a Pikachu. He would go so far as to get a Mimikyu and teach it an electric move. It doesn't learn any, but his would.
I actually think he would have a Voltorb for the sheer fact that it is just a fucking battery.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
its only purpose. It's like, what is my purpose? You're a fucking battery. Stay there.
Wait, we're jumping the gun. We can wait with Rick. Okay.
Okay.
So Hellboy.
Rick is gonna hate all his Pokemon.
Yeah, well, Rick hates everything, and all of them will be called Morty. All 6 of them.
Electric Morty, the Fire Morty.
Wait. Let's go back. Hellboy. Let me get a full Pokedex. What would Hellboy have? What would he have? So what we said predominantly dark, fire, and
I'd say
ghost.
Dark Fire and Dark Fire and Ghost.
Definitely.
All
Fire
right,
and
so
Brimstone. He'd have a Houndoom.
And, he'll have a Meowth as well.
why would he have a Meowth?
Definitely. He loves cats.
Because Meowth
There's
is
way
evil as
better
fuck
cat
as well.
Pokemon, like Litten, for instance, than fucking Meowth.
No,
And
he'll
that's a
have a
fire type.
Meowth. I just got a feeling he's not a Meowth, a Persian.
The douchiest of all the cat Pokemon.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Alolan Persian is the douchiest of all.
All right, yeah, okay, because that's a
Pokemon.
dark type Pokemon. Okay. Slightly racist name as well, Persian.
Such a racist name.
Racist bastard. He has 2 Alolan Pokemon already. Good for you, Hellboy.
What happened?
So I don't know, fucking internet sucks. Alright, so what I was saying, back to Hellboy having a dragon type Pokemon, right? If he was gonna have a dragon Pokemon,
Yeah.
it would be Hydreigon.
Okay, yeah. I can see why.
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
Alright. And it's German. Well, its name is kind of German.
What's that?
Hydreigon.
Hydreigon.
Yeah.
Hydreigon.
Okay,
Hail Hydreigon.
so we have 4 Pokemon for him. We need 2 more.
What have we got?
Magmar, Alolan Marowak, Alolan Persian, and Hydreigon.
And a Gengar. I said a Gengar like 4 times now.
And we said we don't agree with you. Like 5 times now.
I thought we had that evolved Litten thing.
We can give him Incineroar. Then he has a lot of fire Pokemon and not a lot of anything else.
We need
Remember,
one
it's also
ghost lead
fighting.
Pokemon. What
Eh?
ghost Pokemon is there that's good?
Remember,
He's got a ghost Pokemon, Marowak. Marowak is Ghost Fire. Alolan Marowak.
Yeah, but maybe a Golduck?
Maybe a Railu.
Yes.
Sibian.
What?
Abe, his friend, is also was a fish man.
Okay. You're a fish man.
It's the closest I can think of that would fit it.
I actually forgot what you suggested. What did you suggest?
I forgot the name of the what is Magikarp's evolution?
Gyarados.
Gyarados. He would have a red Gyarados.
Oh yeah, a red Gyarados would be his thing.
I actually thought Deadpool might have a red Gyarados.
Nah.
Alright, so we'll give him a shiny Gyarados.
Or a Railu. I still think maybe a Railu. Because that's like...
You don't think he would have a full-on Lucario?
For some reason, I think maybe... Can we give him a Digimon, actually? Can we just throw like a random Digimon?
No, Pokemon. We're talking Pokemon.
Okay. Because I actually feel like he's more of a Digimon fan.
Okay, we are literally into a half an hour, but we're only the second character.
So why don't we just give him a Blue Eyes White Dragon while we're at it?
Blue Eyes White Dragon, why not?
Obelisk the Tormentor.
You know who would Deadpool actually have as well in his team?
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, a Jigglypuff.
Dark Magician Girl. Yes.
He would have a Jigglypuff.
Okay,
definitely.
So who do you take
or
out?
Chauncey. He would have a Chauncey.
We'll take out the Lopunny for Jigglypuff.
Yes, definitely. Because I can imagine him with the Jigglypuff.
And he'd let it out of its Pokeball every night so he could go to sleep. Thing to me.
Yeah. Just wake up with shit on his face.
He'll send it to the X-Mansion every day to make the fall asleep. Like in the middle of a mission or something.
No, then just walk in, steal food from the fridge, and just leave.
Okay, Hellboy needs one more Pokemon, guys.
Badass Pokemon. Steelix.
Steelix is steely.
Steely.
Let me see. I've got the whole Pokédex here in front of me. It's just really bad quality.
Wait, Houndoom.
Yeah, maybe a Houndoom.
Yeah.
Houndoom, yeah. That sounds like his kind of thing.
The dark type Pokemon.
Yeah, names it Fido.
Yeah, evil. I can only imagine.
Just that Ron Perlman voice, like Fido. Can't do it. Fucking Fido. Whatever the fuck. Attack.
All right. Okay. So we'll give him Houndoom.
Houndoom. Yeah, that's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, we have Bane.
He'll have a Machoke.
I think he'll
Muscle
have.
Pokemon.
I think he'd
He'll
have
have
a
Hariyama.
Machoke, a Hariyama.
Hariyama.
I think he'd have a Machoke, a Hariyama, and a sock
Mankey.
and a throw.
Mankey?
No, he wouldn't have Mankey. He'd have a sock and a throw, and I think he would actually have an Incineroar because of the wrestling. Because Incineroar is
Oh, yes,
technically a
yes,
wrestler.
yes.
Alright, fuck, we like blew through Bane here. So we have Incineroar. How the fuck you spell that? And we had, what else do we have? Machamp.
Hariyama.
No, but that's Machoke.
Hariyama. Hey? No, he'd have a fully evolved Machamp. I feel like all his Pokemon would be fully evolved. I don't think he'd have any.
Yeah. He'll choose the most strategic Pokemon available.
And then I think he'd have a sock and throw. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he needs one more.
He'll have a strong Pokemon.
Well, he has Incineroar, who's Dark Fire, Machamp that's fighting, Hariyama that's fighting, Sock and Throw that are also fighting. So if you have a fairy Pokemon, you'll just fuck Bane up one way. Which sounds about right, actually.
With Pokemon. With Bane.
I want to say Meditite.
Meditite. The fuck? What's Meditite look like?
It's like this weird little Zen type fighting Pokemon.
Okay.
Just because it's chilled and Zen. It's like the only one that's chilled and Zen.
Can't see it.
Oh no, fuck. He'd have a Scizor. He would definitely have a Scizor.
Scizor.
Yes, Scizor.
Okay, we'll give him a Scizor.
The Iron Man of Pokemon.
1 hour later.
Okay, so next up is Luffy.
Luffy. Gee.
First one up the bat, Wobbuffet.
Yes.
Wobbuffet, definitely.
Yes.
Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet.
Secondly,
yes.
He's such a hard personality because at times he's serious and sometimes. Oh, he does love dogs though, so definitely a dog type Pokemon like Growlithe.
Yes.
A Growlithe?
No, he'd have a full on Arcanine. No, he'd have Arcanine.
No, or Arcanine.
Okay, so Arcanine. Arcanine.
They don't want a zombie Pokemon or undead Pokemon, but not like spooky. You don't want a weird one. One that you never would choose.
He would have a Mankey.
What's the most unlikely Pokemon you would choose?
Luffy would have a Primeape. He would have a full-on Primeape.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I'm going. I don't know. I don't know One Piece enough.
1 eternity later.
Luffy is unpredictable, so he'll have the most unlikely Pokemon and
Arcanine Primeape.
Yeah.
Mr. Wouldn't he have a Beware?
He might.
What does it look like? Jimmy.
It's like a pink panda.
A pink, yes. No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. He will have Snorlax, definitely. Sumo wrestler.
Yes. And eats everything and sleeps fucking ever.
Okay, Snorlax.
That's Luffy.
Snorlax.
Probably try and eat it.
Would he have a Snorlax? Would he have a Snorlax, or would he have the baby form Munchlax?
No, he'll have a Snorlax.
Because Snorlax eats a lot.
Pretty powerful.
But Snorlax eats a lot and sleeps just as much, where Munchlax just eats.
No, see, this would be like, this is where we need a Digimon crossover, because I feel like he would have a Munchlax that evolves into
Why do you
Snorlax when needed, and then goes
Digimon.
back. Because
These
Digimon
Digimon
are so much more
are-
useful than Pokemon. I'm just like,
Wade Patty.
I love Pokemon, I really do, but Digimon was better.
Wait,
See,
Patty.
Wade Patty
story.
had the alternative upbringing. The rest of us had ETV watching fucking Pokemon. Okay, so
Which is
then we have Wobbuffet, Arcanine, Primeape, and Snorlax.
Do you want to know my random Pokemon memory as a child?
Yes.
When 9/11 happened. This
which
is a 9/11
Pokemon
moment.
stretches?
Okay. When 9/11 happened, I was watching Pokemon,
Dude.
and as it started, it's like the news came on, and the whole time I was thinking, "Oh fuck, I'm missing Pokemon." While these things are falling down,
I
I
mean,
felt like such a douche. Oh,
that makes
I was
sense.
like,
You were such a douche.
yo,
A stretchy Pokemon. I feel like there's an obvious one that I'm missing.
a stretchy
Yeah, I
Pokemon.
can't remember the names.
Um,
This Luffy is the rubber man. Come on.
He's the Rubber Man. Hey,
Uh,
Rubber Man!
wait, what's that giant pineapple tree Pokemon?
Fucking
Executor.
Executor.
You have an
Execute.
Alolan Executor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Segator, yeah.
No, an Alolan Executor. The tall motherfucker. The one that you
Yeah.
can't see.
Oh, you'll definitely have one like that.
And a whale. And you have a Walmer.
Will you have a Wailord? Or
Which is the biggest one possible?
I don't know, this one doesn't let me.
I think Wailord. Wailord is the largest Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have one of those. And if you don't understand the reference, then fuck
I
you.
don't, but I appreciate the effort.
Poor people.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's sad.
Okay, so here's 5 Pokemon with Wailord. I feel like we did say another one now.
I feel like we should just give him a Pikachu by default.
So we
I
do
can't
have a
think of anything else.
Wailord. What else can we give Luffy? It's a weird one.
No, give him a Bulbasaur. Give him a Bulbasaur.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
give him a Bulbasaur.
Yes.
Yes,
Bulbasaur.
it's a Bulbasaur. Yes.
Bulba.
Yes, determination. Like you can't knock him down. Just gets back up. Trooper.
Okay, so we have.
The best starting Pokemon ever was Bulbasaur.
I would have gone with Squirtle, but okay.
No, I kind of agree. Bulbasaur's the best. Alright, so.
Have
now
we
we're
frozen,
at,
or we like literally just all staying still at the same time?
we have. Now we have Batman.
Bulbasaur, yes. It's basically like starting the game on easy mode.
What, Bulbasaur? Squirtle. Both of them are, actually. Starting the game on hard mode in Gen 1 would be
Zubat.
Charmander.
1,000
Cause-
Zubats. He just gets like 6 straight
Zubat.
Zubats.
I don't think you'd have a Zubat, though.
What? The best Pokemon?
But
Yes.
what are you talking about?
We're very
he would
out
be
of
the,
time.
like, oh, he's the best starter.
He has
On
the
the first
backbone, a bad range, but
And
But
Bat is the
who gives
perfect
a
Pokemon
damn?
because
You
like,
have the edit.
he can use the sonar and he can find everything from there. So you just have like just sends out all 6 of his
Zubat.
Zubats.
No, but
Because
that's why
that's all you
Noivern
have.
would be better.
Zubat.
Or no, Crobat. He'd have a
Zubat.
Crobat.
No, he'd have a fucking Noivern.
Maybe you'll
And a
have both.
Crobat.
He would
Yeah.
have a Noivern. Listen
And
to
Then
me.
you'll have a
Crobat.
martial arts Pokemon. A Pokemon is really good at martial arts.
Yes, he would have a Noivern. I don't care what you guys say. He'll have a Noivern,
Zubat.
and he
Yeah.
would have
Zubat.
a shiny
Democracy,
Greninja.
and we have won.
Yes.
You psychotic bastard.
Batman would have a Noivern and a shiny Greninja.
Zubat.
And a Crobat. And a Crobat.
He would. Oh,
You're not
okay,
gonna
hold
win.
on. We have 4 more Pokemon to pick. Let's just. wait with the Zubat, okay? Or Crobat.
What did we get? What did we get?
Um,
What do we have now?
We have a shiny Greninja,
Undos?
and we have Noivern.
No, and the Zubat.
Dude, hold on.
Zubat!
Let me show you. Do you know what Noivern looks like?
You're annoying, but you're an annoying bird.
Noivern.
It does look cool, but it looks like Man-Bat, which Batman isn't. Zubat will work. Cool. I'm telling you, dude, the thing has Bat in the name. Batman will want it.
It's like he wants your mom.
It's the man that has Bat in everything that he owns.
I agree, but Noivern is okay. Fine, we'll put Crobat.
Many months later.
He'd have a Fletchling.
That one.
Jesus, no.
Oh, yeah,
No,
no.
I refuse.
No.
Because it looks like a
Well,
Robin.
maybe for Robin.
No,
Because
what
when
do you
I
have a
call one of these, that's what I
Robin?
get.
No, what do you have a
Dick
Corviknight?
Grayson,
I
maybe,
think he'd have a
but
Corviknight.
Damien would.
You know what? He would have a Corviknight.
Damien is not going to like that, Robin. I told you, you'll have a cow Pokemon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he has Noivern, Shiny Greninja,
Yes.
Crobat,
Yes.
Umbreon, Corviknight. We need one more.
A fighting Pokemon, I told you.
But which one?
Someone
Okay,
to
he
help
would
him
have
fight
a
crime.
But that's where Greninja comes in. Because it's literally a fucking ninja.
no, like he would have a Lucario.
Yes,
Give him a
he
Lucario.
would have a Lucario.
Lucario.
Now we have to
Okay.
pick 6 Pokemon for Rick Sánchez.
Oh, did we?
Okay, so have we settled on Pikachu or whatever replacement he would have that is just the exact opposite of Pikachu to prove a point?
Yes, he would.
And would every single Pokemon he has be the dumbest version of the only thing he could possibly have just to prove a point that is just as good as the more popular one?
100%
Even though
that's
everyone
what he
thinks
would
it's
do.
bullshit.
100%
Oh.
that's what he would do.
Yeah. Like he'd use a Fletching instead of like
Something
fucking
else?
like Arceus or something like that. He'd say, fuck you. I'm gonna endeavor this shit and then just use tackle. Boom.
Just he wouldn't even use tackle. He'd use something stupid like double edge that fucks up his own Pokemon as well.
Oh.
Or okay, Rick Sánchez for sure would have an Arceus.
Yes.
Arceus? What does it look like?
It's the
But
god
he'd
Pokemon.
make it do something. But he would make it do something stupid.
No,
like,
he wouldn't.
It has
He
no
hates
real purpose
specifically-
except to like just stand there and watch over his greatness as he proves that this god Pokemon is fuck all in front of him. He'd
That's
just
what
like
he'd do.
he'd just have it.
He would capture Arceus just for the sake of capturing him and be like, your god does not exist anymore.
Yeah. He belongs to me. Morty.
Its only purpose is to send him back in time so he can get the Szechuan sauce and then
Yes.
back again. That's it. It's like, what is my purpose? Like, you fetch me Szechuan sauce. Fuck you. Get back in the ball, Arceus.
Would he have a Mewtwo?
No. A Mewtwo would be beneath him.
Yeah, he has an Arceus. I think Rick would have a God of War.
Welcome to Shitty Walk, where we make shitty food for shitty people. Would you like a God of War?
Would Rick Sánchez have a Marini?
Marini.
Yeah. I'll show you. Marini.
Is that sheep one?
No. But now that you mention it, he probably would have a sheep Pokemon.
Why?
Because it's a sheep that makes electricity, Morty. Who wouldn't want one? It's genius.
What? Morty?
It's grass and shit's out electricity,
Not
Morty.
Marnie.
We can farm these things. They live off the grid.
They'll probably use it for mutton as well.
Yeah. Start a butchery, electrified meats. They're shockingly tasty.
This one.
What the hell? It looks like one of his
What the hell?
next friends.
It looks like what was that thing that Rick got? That
What, space crabs?
This is the evolution.
Oh my god, it looks like his
that thing
ex-girlfriend.
looks.
Would you
It
agree?
looks like something Rick Sanchez would just have just so he can fuck. Just to say like this, like I fuck this. He's like, I fucked the planets. This is what I like. I have no morals. I feel like he would just use Arceus for like everything, and the other ones he would just use for stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, because there'd be no point in trying to take it even. Like, there's no point in a challenge. Just like get it over with because I've got better shit to do.
Yes. Oh man, I want Rick Sanchez to be the next Pokemon professor of the next game. You're like, oh, welcome to.
No, then you'd love this. There is a game on mobile called Pocket Mortys. So it's a Rick and Morty game. Yes, it's a Rick and Morty game, and you're a Rick Sanchez from a universe, and something has happened, so you have to go around and catch wild Mortys, and you fight them against other Rick Sanchez's with their Mortys in like Pokemon. So you have like different Mortys.
Is this a thing or is it a real thing?
This is a real game. It's called Pocket Mortys. You need to look this up.
Oh,
is it free to
check
play?
that out.
It's free to play, yeah. It's Pokemon with Rick and Morty.
Alright, I need to download it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Rick's actually really hard to pick Pokemon for. Pokemon Morty?
I choose you, Morty.
You're a Mortymon. Mortymon. Would Rick Sanchez have a Mareep?
Yes.
Or would he have
Is
a
that
Wooloo?
the sheep one?
Yes. Would he have a Wooloo or would he have a Mareep?
I think a Mareep would just be more useful and more practical. Like, what does a Wooloo do?
Fuck all, it's a Wooloo.
Exactly. Get a Mareep.
Mareep.
Electricity.
That's cute.
That's what a Wooloo looks like.
Nah,
It
Mareep.
looks stupid. It doesn't look practical.
Alright.
Actually, no. Like, what Pokemon type is that? Is it electric?
It's just a normal
Is it
type
electric?
Pokemon. No, it's just a normal type
Nah,
Pokemon.
he'll go electric.
Oh my god, I need to see this thing in action.
It rolls.
What? Oh, rollouts. Like a Multank.
No, it just
Jeez.
it just rolls around.
Oh,
so it's basically Magikarp, just in sheep form.
Yeah, pretty much.
Magikarp is used splash into nothing.
Have you guys watched A Million Ways to Die in the West?
No, not yet.
Oh,
What?
Anthony, seriously,
I
what
don't
the
have time,
fuck
bro.
are you?
Dude.
I'm thinking about Pokemon and Rick Sanchez.
Dude, you know, sometimes you need to take some like me time. You know, just like chill and watch a fucking movie.
That's going to happen after the podcast.
But oh, sweet! I suggest A Million Ways to Die in the West.
No, I'm not going to watch
a
a movie after the podcast. It'll be too tired. I'll fall asleep.
You lazy bastard.
You early sleepers.
What's like the most useless Pokemon?
But that won't be Rick Sanchez. He'll go for something that's the most useful. He's not an idiot.
That's why he has Arceus.
Misty's no, he would get Misty's Psyduck because even though that thing is retarded, it is the most useful Pokemon on Earth. It is the best and worst Pokemon. I don't care. They can exist in two separate universes. Therefore, Rick Sanchez has found a way to find the exact same Psyduck. And it is the perfect Pokemon, actually. If you think about it, it is the best and worst Pokemon at the same time.
But if it's from a different universe,
Fight
is
me
it
on this.
Misty
Fight me on
Psyduck
this.
still?
Well,
Yes.
Misty Psyduck is a
because
label. It's not an entity. It's a Psyduck that acts in a specific way.
Yes. And Rick Sanchez, being Rick Sanchez, would find a way to basically take the exact same one so they can both exist in the same universe.
I feel like I don't know. Fuck, man. Rick is hard to choose for.
You chose him, you dumbass.
I know, because I thought it'd be fucking funny, and it is fucking funny, but it's getting difficult.
Maybe a Polygon? Because that thing is psychedelic, and Rick is pretty psychedelic.
I don't know about maybe Polygon, but not because it's psychedelic, just because it's.
Maybe a Metapod because it looks like a pickle.
And he'd only use the move. He would only use the move Harden.
Yes.
Use him as a bullet shield, then.
He would have a Metapod. Literally just use him like he's actually so useful. Use him as a shield, use him as a blunt instrument to kill people. It's like Harden.
Alright, Metapod.
Metapod.
Fine. He needs one more. We need one more. What is the most Mortiest of Morty Pokemon?
Boba Fett.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or a Quagsire.
Oh, fuck Quagsire.
Slowbro.
No! A Magikarp. That'd be the perfect Morty. Just flaps there.
No, because Morty
Sometimes
is useful.
No.
Sometimes
I
it's
feel
Magikarp useful as well.
I feel like he would have an Onyx and a Cloyster just to have them say like, well, this is what I have. Fuck you, Japan. You made this. Just because they just look like a dick in a vagina. It's like, send them both out. It goes, Chip, why not? Because Japan. Just to prove a point.
I think Onyx.
Might just go.
But he only has one slot left, though.
And Onyx will fill that slot.
Yeah, Onyx or Steelix? Onyx or Steelix?
You made a funny.
Oh, he'd go full on Steelix, rib for her flesh.
Alright. So we have. Oh my god. So we have Deadpool with Misty Psyduck, a Pikachu, Galarian Ponyta, a Jigglypuff, and a Mimikyu.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we have Hellboy with Magmar. Where is he? Magmar, Alolan Marowak, Persian, Alolan Persian, a Hydreigon, a Shiny Gyarados, and a Houndoom. And then we have Bane with Incineroar, Machamp, Hariyama, Sock, Throw, and Sizzle. And then we have Luffy with Wobbuffet, Arcanine, Primeape, Snorlax, Wailord, and Bulbasaur. And then we have Batman with Noivern, Shiny Greninja, a Crobat, an Umbreon, a Corviknight, and a Lucario. And then we have Rick Sanchez with Arceus, a God of War, because she can make black holes, Toxapex, Mareep, Metapod, and Steelix. I think Rick's is the most fucking random, but that's the best.
We could actually no, he would swap out, take away Onyx or Steelix and like replace it with a Ditto, because he would just make Ditto become other shit just to be useful.
Make him a Morty.
Yes, make him a Morty, a dispensable Morty.
His Ditto would be the only Ditto in the universe that could turn into a human being instead of just Pokemon.
Yes. He just fills it with trauma and it becomes a Morty. That's how you make a Morty. You basically just inject like full-on mental trauma into a Ditto and it becomes a Morty. It's like, oh, that is what pure trauma looks like. Trauma looks like Morty infused into a Ditto.
It doesn't turn into a Morty. It turns into what's his name?
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butthole. No, man.
Mr. Poopy Butthole. Mr. Poopy.
Oh my God, Beth! You don't have any bad memories of me.
It would turn into Jerry.
Jerry.
Jerry Smith.
No, not a Jerry. Jerry is like the worst one.
It would turn into Jerry.
Oh, because Jerry is so useful. Jerry is the most generic. Oh, he is actually so fucking useful.
Exactly. He's
Think
like an
about it.
Eevee.
If it wasn't for Jerry,
he's a good
they wouldn't
decoy.
have escaped from like what is that one? What's it? M Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Where they're in a simulation, inside a simulation,
Yeah. That was the start
Jerry,
of season
by being
3.
as generic as possible, was consuming enough power to destroy everything. So even though everything was on complete base settings, it still ruined everyone's life. Like, Jerry did what he does best, ruined.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Jerry is the most useful Pokemon.
All right.
Go.
So do you guys want to do the last topic? I feel like it's a short one.
Do we still have time left?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. What's the topic?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. So in Lord of the Rings, everyone thinks Frodo's the hero. But who is really that hero?
Sam.
Yeah, I agree. Samwise is the actual hero of Lord of the Rings. Frodo's just a whiny little bitch.
Yes.
And Legolas.
Yeah, basically.
And Gimli.
Basically, Frodo was during that entire movie. Okay, so Frodo was the equivalent to that whiny shopping trolley with that wheel that just goes the whole time while just carrying everything useful. Okay, Frodo just carried the ring. Sam carried Frodo. Okay, that was a harder job. Yes. Frodo did not. He was a glorified handbag. Okay.
As far as Gimli and Legolas, listen. As far as Gimli and Legolas are concerned, they too are my favorite characters.
They got shit done. Let's be honest.
No, they didn't. Because if they died at any point during the story, the ring would have still ended up at Mordor. Because of Samwise and his backpack.
Just Sam.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just thinking of the scenes where Frodo goes, I can't do this anymore. And I usually started thinking, geez, just grow a pair.
He's a whiny little motherfucker.
Yeah. My
God. All the time.
So in case you guys weren't aware, this is the Bonfire Debates podcast, where we discuss all sorts of nerdy shit, video games, comic books, and whatever we feel like on the day. I'm your host, Anthony Cusack, and to my top left is Byron Stadom, and to my top right is Wade Paddy. And thank you for watching. Round everybody, gather round.